Hey everybody, I'm just in my car waiting for my son to get off work in beautiful downtown Kansas City. Let me see if I can, there you go. This is where my son works. Okay. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My name is Keribrewster. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at KC Paleo Girl. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to if you had questions about essential oils or specifically as it relates to just general health, I'd be happy to take the few minutes and help you with that. So for me, I've been with Young Living Essential Oils now for nearly 2 years. They're pretty much an everyday part of my life. I get up in the morning and I take my supplements. I take Sulfurzyme, I take Comfortone, I take Super B, Super C, and BLM, and I'm trying to think, I know there's one more, but I can't think of it right now. I don't really struggle. I'm not so much of a fruit juice person in the morning, so I don't really do Ninja Red or Ninja Nitro in the morning. I'm a coffee girl, so typically what I'll do is put thieves in my coffee, and that's just kind of how my day gets started. And then of course when I get in the shower, I use a DIY face wash from Homemade Mommy. I don't know if you follow her, Lindsay Grammont. She has an excellent, she calls it a radiant face wash. Absolutely love it. Between that and the oils that I put on my skin after that is kind of a serum, which are rose, myrrh, and frankincense. I just do two drops of frankincense, 1 drop of myrrh, and 1 drop of rose. I kind of mix them together in my hand and then smooth it all over my face. I've noticed, and my husband's even said, how much smoother my skin is when I do that. So then of course I use all the Thieves products for my oral care, the mouthwash, the floss, the toothpaste, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. And my husband does oil pulling with Thieves also to help with his dental hygiene. Let's just put it that way. It's about as compliant as I can get it, sorry. And then on the days that I don't want a real super filling breakfast, I will use the new Pure Protein Complete shake with, usually throw like a banana and some spinach and either almond or cashew milk and just blend all that together. Or I also just got the really, really super cool new YL shaker, so I really, really like that one, to kind of as on the go. So like it's really cool because it's got like this dual spring in it, I guess, and it really helps distribute the protein powder, and I really, really enjoy that. So that'll be something that I will kind of throw in my lunch bag on busy mornings or mornings that I just really don't feel like sitting down to what a typical breakfast is for me, which is like a paleo style breakfast of like eggs and bacon, occasionally some gluten-free muffins, that kind of thing. I'm trying to think. And then of course I take some of those supplements I mentioned throughout the day. So I'm trying to think. Oh, and at night, especially when my adrenal fatigue acts up, I will take the sleep essence to help my brain shut off and wind down a little bit. And I don't know if any of you guys use it, but one thing I notice about it and I love is that it not only relaxes my brain, but it relaxes my muscles also, and I don't know, it's really cool. Like, it completely puts me in this very calming state of mind and state of body, and I love that about that, which might be why it's so good for sleep. I don't really know, but I just know that I use it, not all the time, but just on those nights when my adrenal fatigue is acting up. So that's a pretty typical. And then of course I diffuse at work. I have the orb diffuser, and if you guys don't have that, you should totally get one. It's the best thing ever. It's good for road trips. It's good. It's a USB charge thing, so you don't even, or not charge, but like your power source is a USB, so you don't need any sort of external power source other than that, and it's awesome. You can fill it with tap water, filtered water, whatever, And my current favorite combo at work right now is Sacred Mountain and the new Northern Lights Black Spruce. Oh my goodness. Like, I jokingly said the other day on my Facebook page that it's like walking through a forest in the middle of winter, but you're still warm. I absolutely love it. So anyway, that's kind of my, I guess I did an AMA, but now I've just given you pretty much my entire routine. So, I mentioned before that I'm paleo, so until like the Pure Protein Complete come out, there were a lot of things like that I couldn't take. I don't know if any of you are gluten-free or have any sort of nutritional issues, but if you do, I would highly recommend that. Oh, and the new einkorn flour. I was told for years that I would never be able to eat anything like any sort of traditional flour, and I can totally eat that. Like, I made banana bread with it this weekend, and I ate like 3 or 4 slices. I had absolutely no issues with it, and that's so huge. Like, anyway, I'm probably babbling on a little bit too much about that, but that's a big thing for me, because I've been going grain and flour, enriched flour free for about 2 years. So the fact that I found something that I can use, it's amazing to me. Oh, and let's see if I can bring this into the picture while we're at it. I don't know if you can see that. That is a combination of Ninja Nitro, ice, and the new Ninja Zing, which, oh my gosh, like, I can't keep that stuff in stock in my house. We all love it. We're all kind of big LaCroix drinkers, so if you have any LaCroix drinkers in your house, they will so love this. Or anybody that traditionally drinks energy drinks, that sort of thing, same deal. I noticed a little pick-me-up, and in fact, this is going to have to be the last one I drink today, because otherwise I won't be able to sleep tonight. So, okay, I think I've babbled on enough. If you have any questions, or if there's anything that you want to know from me, I will take a couple minutes now. I don't have a lot of time left. He should be out here any minute, but I can take a couple minutes, and you let me know where you're from and your name, please, and just ask away. But I'll wait a few minutes for questions, and then if I don't get any, that's okay. I will say goodbye for the day. But for those of you that have joined, again, I appreciate it. Tap those hearts. We're in the middle. I'm with that same group that's trying to get to the 5 million hearts on Periscope to make the leaderboard more positive, because yeah, it's pretty negative. And I mean, as if any of you have been on Periscope for any length of time, you've kind of seen some of the people that even come into the positive ones and try to make it negative. It's really sad. So, anyway, I think that's probably about it, and I think he's about ready to come out. So, unless there are questions, I think that will wrap it up for me today. I appreciate you watching, and again, on Facebook and Instagram, I'm Casey Paleo Girl. You can find me on Twitter at keribrewster. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.